Hello, divine beings. Welcome to Monday, November 20th, 2023. I'm your astrologer, Sarah Ashley, here with Monday's Daily Dose of Astro and Tarot. Okay, so the beginning of today will start off perhaps a little bumpy and they get smoother as the day progresses. That's because this moon in Aquarius will square Mars in Scorpio, and that can make us feel just like, why is this all happening to me? It can make us feel a little bit alone. It can make us feel like our feelings aren't being met, our needs aren't being acknowledged. So just watch out for that. Pamper yourself, do your affirmations, do your meditation work in the morning, do that positive mirror work, especially because Sun is also squaring Moon in the morning as well. Sun in Scorpio squaring this Moon in Aquarius. So like I said, we could kind of feel like alone amongst a crowd. And I think especially because we do have Thanksgiving coming up and we're headed into the holiday season. And I need to acknowledge that the holiday season does have the highest rate of unaliving, right? So a lot of people feel really depressed around this time of year because they realize like, okay, I'm not working, right? Because like a lot of people don't work during that time of year unless, you're a caterer or a chef or whatever, but people in corporate jobs have time off and they're like, okay, like what now? I might not have a significant other, or, I don't like my family, or whatever it is, you start feeling kind of lonely. So I just want to acknowledge that within people right now. You're not alone. You're never alone. Even how alone you feel, there's always a brighter day ahead. And yes, life has its bumps, but it also has its highlight reel moments. It honestly does. And coming from someone who's had a bumpy year, but I've also had a lot of triumphs, I just want you to know it does get better. It does get better. Okay. So just putting that kind of PSA out there. Now, as the moon moves into Pisces later in the day, it will conjunct Saturn. So we will have to come to terms with kind of a plan to get over this bump right now and what needs to happen next. But it can feel kind of like a sinkhole, is what Spirit just told me. It can kind of feel like a sinkhole. Now, Sun is sextiling Pluto today. So Sun in Scorpio, sextiling Pluto, and Pluto is ruled by what? It's ruled by Scorpio. And that really is a good combination. Capricorn and Scorpio energy, always a good combination here. This is helping us find our inner badass, especially today, Mars in Scorpio also sextiling Pluto. This is, it's helping us. It's saying, you know what? I got this. I got this stuff, especially as Mars comes off the gazemi. It's still in the conjunction with Mars. I got that inner reservoir of power. I got this. I can do this. I can commit to my best and highest change and get motivated. Chiron also trining Mercury today. Chiron's our wounded healer, trining that Mercury in Sag. So we're finding a new way of expressing ourselves as the day progresses. Healing. And how do you heal? You talk. You don't necessarily need to talk to somebody, that It could be a therapist, or it could just be your journal, or it could be God, or whatever your higher power is called. So get that out of your system. It's gonna help a lot. Now, in terms of our love life, it could be a little meh, because Lilith is opposing Moon in Pisces, and Juno's also opposing Moon. And Juno is that asteroid of soul contract. So I think a lot of us are coming to terms with where we are and where our partners are, or where the object of our affections are. And like I said, it can be kind of a jarring day. It can be a little bit of depressing day if you're already in a lower place and you need a lot of work to get out of that place. This could be a day where you're going to really have to use every tool in your toolbox and every resource possible to kind of get yourself out of that sinkhole. Now, for the rest of us who are, in a better place, I think this is a time for us to do a little bit of a reevaluation on ourselves, because Pisces is that 12th house energy, right? And we're in Scorpio season right now. So, and with all this, Plutonic energy, Sun and Mars exiling Pluto, it's helping us, figure out our shadow work and other things we need to do to not get into the depths and not get back into bad habits and that kind of thing. All right, so let's see what's going on in the tarot All right, if you'd like to book a reading with me, the only way to do so is my website, sarahashleystrategy.com. There's no other way. You schedule it there. When people DM me, they're like, are you up for reading today? That kind of thing. No, you just go to my website. You go to my website, you click on it, and there's the readings. Now, there's a couple different ways you can get a discount off on my readings. The first way is to become a subscriber. For $4.99 a month, you get half of all readings except the 2024 reading. You get $24 off the 2024 reading, $22 off of all the pre-recorded courses, access to this Soul Family subscriber chat. You also get exclusive monthly and weekly Astro and Tarot, and in that monthly one, it's a private Zoom meeting where you get your own free Astro and Tarot mini reading. All right, let's see what's coming up. I'll tell you the other way after the tarot reading. The other way to get a discount too. Let's see what we need to know for today. Okay, that flew out of the deck. We have Eight of Pentacles. This is telling us we really need to be super proud of our progress that we've made. And yes, we could be really perfectionistic and critical on ourselves, but be proud of yourself. Like, even if you're in a shit mood today, even if you're like, fuck, it's Monday, like, be proud of all the progress that you made. Even if you don't have Thanksgiving plans, even if you're in a terrible fight with your spouse or whatever it is, like, think of all the progress that you made and relish that. Relish that. Don't give up. This card's also saying don't give up. Do not give up. Eight of Pentacles means you will be rewarded for your work, okay? Let me get a romance card as well. See what's going on. All right. We have, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. This is reminding us we do need to put in that work into our relationships that are already pre-existing. Okay, you know, the grass isn't always greener somewhere else. With someone else. I know that's very cliche, but it's absolutely true. Like, you're not gonna find your perfect. Nobody's perfect. You're not perfect. Like, look in the fucking mirror. You're not perfect. You're great, but you're not perfect. We all have work to do, and you can't make anybody better than they are. They have to do it themselves, and vice versa. All right, by the way, yes, the other way you can discount with me is book a gift card. Just go on my website, go to services, go all the way to gift card, and all my gift cards are now half off for my holiday season sale. You can treat yourself or treat somebody else to an Astro, a Tarot, or an Akashic Records reading with me. All right, guys, have a magnificent Monday, and I will see you on the Tuesday Daily Dose. All right, bye-bye.